Happy bowler watchers. Steve Bent's my name. Call me Bonty. I'm just filling in for Happy this morning. He's been tied up. And we're streaming live this morning from Charlestown Bowling Club, where we are streaming the Zone 2 Open Fours final for 2023. With me I have Daniel Hill.
Morning, Steve.
Daniel's the bowls coordinator here at Charlestown. Good morning, Daniel. How are you?
Morning, Steve. Very good, thank you.
Good.
How are you?
Very well, mate. And sitting on the other side is another well-known person, Dave Govan. How are you today, Dave?
I'm good, fellas. How's all going?
Thanks, mate. So, we're here today and we've got Raymond Terrace playing Beresfield. Raymond Terrace are in the light blue with the red shoulders, and Beresfield are the blue and dark blue with white backs. And we're about to start the first end, and we've got for Raymond Terrace leading up, we've got Tim Twining. Second for Raymond Terrace will be Jamie Minter. Third for Raymond Terrace is Matty Baus, and the skip is Lee Schraner.
Fair side, that.
Fair side, all right. I'll get some expert commentary from you because you know everyone, mate, and it is a fair side.
That is a fair side, yes, absolutely.
We do have a pretty good side from Beresfield. They made it to the final, so they've still got to be a pretty good side. So leading up to them, we have Corey Nickalls. We have Anthony Ellercamp playing second, Brad Unsted playing third, and skipping is Tailor Appleby.
Yes, the Beresfield team has been playing very, very well. In particular, Corey Nickalls leading up has been on fire throughout the tournament. So it has been a couple of weeks since we played the semi-finals, with a week in between for the state over 40s pairs. But, if he can find his form, he'll definitely make it hard for this Raymond Terrace quartet.
And for those who haven't heard, congratulations here for Daniel, who has just made the New South Wales side. Daniel, congratulations, mate. How do you feel about that?
Oh, mate, over the moon. I've been lucky enough to be picked in the last two series, and now get to go away for the pinnacle of state bowls, the Nationals. We play against all the other states and territories, so I get lucky enough to actually play with two of these players that we're seeing today, in Matt Baus and Lee Schraner on the same rink.
What a team.
Oh, it's a pretty easy job.
Pretty easy job.
Yeah, I just chuck them down and stay out of the way.
You're leading, I take it?
I am leading,
You're
yes.
leading. Who's playing second for that team?
We have Peter Tailor from Alstonville, then Matt Baus is third, and Lee Schraner at the big end. So we've been lucky enough to play that way for the last two series against Queensland and Victoria. And it's been fantastic.
Okay, so we have a bowl coming down now.
The greens
from Jamie Minter.
Yes.
He's a little bit wide and just might be second shot.
Yes, Raymond Terrace are holding two at the moment.
Yeah, Timmy Twining's got that one at the back. So
with Anthony Ellercamp playing his backhand, just out there a little, and the pace is just a little heavy.
But that's what we call a good bowl at the back, mate.
Well, it's always usable, isn't it? Jamie still coming down on his forehand. This side is probably the tighter of the two, so I've found over my time on the greens here the last couple of months. It's pretty handy there, actually. Probably a yard through.
We've got Brad Unsted.
This is Anthony still.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's Anthony still.
Anthony's second bowl. It's coming down on a fair track. Just got to turn that last bit, and it seems to be a very good shot. This. That's the boss.
That's the shot.
Good shot. Matthew Baus now on the mat, using a set of Tiger 2s today. So These should well be the widest bowls on the rink. And I think we can see they are. Well, that's a pretty good start. Nailed the line.
Now we've got Brad Unsted.
This is Brad. He's a good man because he's a Liverpool FC supporter.
And why is that good?
Well, there's only one team in Europe.
Oh, is there?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't get that impression when I was watching the Matildas.
Yeah, absolutely. Brad's on a fair track. Just
slid through.
Yeah.
Still
Yours is the call from Lee.
Still might be holding one though with the back one.
I believe so, yes. Just the out of the hand, he sort of thought it was hot. Wide.
It's a bit wide.
Yes, they're Tiger 2s. They're not classic 2s, as a certain someone at this table likes to use.
David, I take it.
David's very...
Classic 2.
He size 5 classic 2s. He used them okay too.
I bet he does.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd like to meet him on the green in the game of singles, that's for sure.
I generally try not to. There's a good shot here from Brad.
He's looked like he's keen.
Right to the jack. No, just good short.
That short, but he's still got a couple of shots there.
2 shots to Beresfield on the crossover, yes.
And what about this complex, mate, for the people? We've got people, Happy tells me, from all over the place, right around Australia, and some international viewers watch these roll-ups. This Charlestown club has just extended the greens, and have a bit of a look around. I'll show you around after this end. Beautiful complex under 2 covers.
Yes.
To me, when I first heard of that, I played Charlestown. When I first heard they were coming here, I was quite happy that we're getting under covers. Just hang on a second while we watch.
This is Lee's first bowl, Lee Schraner. I'm sure he needs no introduction, but he's backhand some weight. He's just under the line.
He probably doesn't need any introduction, mate, to New South Wales and maybe some Australian viewers.
Well, Victorian, Tasmania. Yeah. He's played a few states, and his record is phenomenal.
It is. This is young Tailor Appleby.
Tailor, very good player in his own right.
He is.
He's come across from Zone 6 from Curry to join Beresfield this year.
His father is a very good bowler too.
Well, you ask him, he'll tell you.
Well, he has told me. I've played against him a few times, and he's told me he's better than me.
Yeah. Aaron's a very good man. Leroy on his back end. Looks to be somewhere near it this time. Got to get down. Oh, what a shot, Leroy.
Wow.
1 down, I think.
Well, it looks like 1 down.
So, 1 to Beresfield. This is what we call a chance to add on. Free kick, as they say in the game.
Free kick?
Yes.
It's not a field goal. It's
no. Looks to be close. Just needs to pull up.
Don't know.
I don't think.
Don't know. Wait till they adjudicate it up there. They're going to put the measure on it.
Yeah, while they do that. Yes, back to your comments before. We have this fantastic new facility here, Steve. The board and club at Charlestown has spared no expense in putting in this magic roof and 2 fantastic surfaces. The green speed's running probably between 14 and 15 seconds. That's a carpet installed by Tiger Turf. So it's fantastic. A little bit holdy at the moment, but that'll work out over time. 2 to Beresfield.
2 to Beresfield.
Up. So we have a 2-0 lead.
Let's change the ends now. You might be able to have it just quickly. Wait till we get a bit of a chance to.
Yeah, that's all right, mate. We'll have plenty of time throughout.
Just to show, you can see the up the top there, folks. The roof, and the lighting.
The lighting's for some of the best I've seen.
It's absolutely brilliant. You got it on during the day. This looks like a pretty good bowl coming down.
So Timmy Twining coming down on his forehand, just needs to run the trip, and it's a pretty good start. We'll just zoom in a bit if we can here, folks.
There you go.
There we go.
Found the right button.
Well, that's half the battle. Yeah, very good. There we go.
We do expect Happy to be over here. Scoreboard.
Let's update the scoreboard if we can, Steve. We'll click on the scoreboard here. Corey, that's a good changeover.
Nice bowl. We're just trying to work out the scoreboard phase. We'll have it fixed in a second. It's another good bowl coming down here from Tim Twining. A little bit long, but match that bowl at the back. I'm not sure who's holding over there. One for Beresfield, one for Raymond Terrace. Dave believes Raymond Terrace might be holding. And I tend to believe what Dave tells me. Bowl from Jamie Minter coming in. He's dropped it a little bit short, about a metre and a half short. Good line. There's the second one from Jamie. It looks like it might have a bit more pace.
Alrighty, score should be updated. What a shot there.
Great bowl.
From Anthony Ellercamp. Give her a chance, forehand is the call. Jamie Minter coming down forehand. If he's up, he's somewhere near it. It's going to change something up. Oh, good shot there. Got Tim into a pretty good spot. I see one of your family members standing up there, Stephen.
Big Jared, he's come over to have a look.
Yes, support the Raymond Terrace crew.
He is. Not for long though, mate.
Don't be spreading rumours, Steve.
Well, I don't think it's a rumour.
Matthew Baus, forehand with his Tiger 2s, trying to sit the bowl, try the jack. Probably just under it with his bowls.
A bit weighty. Oh.
Good effort, that.
Very good effort.
Still one, but getting it surrounded. I find when you have bowls in there, Leroy makes the rest happen.
Oh, Leroy loves him close, doesn't he?
Don't we all? Bradley. It's a good shot, this.
Send it up in a very good spot there.
Good shot, that. Good third.
Using filters for me.
Forehand, Matthew Baus. Probably just under the line again, I think. Yes, definitely the widest set of bowls on the green. This, the orange Tiger 2s of Matthew Baus. What a day we have. There's not a cloud in the sky, not that you can see it. But
no, it's absolutely marvellous. Last time I was here, mate, was last Friday week at the was it the BPL?
The BPL Cup, yes, we hosted a section of that.
That was a very nice night, but
until about 9 o'clock.
Oh, 9 o'clock, yeah, it was about 9 o'clock. It went from about 16 degrees down to 12.
Oh,
but then,
I don't know if it was 12, it was pretty cold.
But then it went down to 6 when we were packing up.
Yeah, correct.
I could hardly talk, let alone commentate.
Tailor Appleby, just underneath. Still one to Beresfield.
It's Lee coming down now on the forehand. Oh, he's come on the backhand.
I know. That's his forehand.
Is that his forehand?
That is. Right-handed.
Just looked like, yeah, the bowl's going on the forehand. I thought it was at first, but then his action.
Well, that might change things. We'll know. Still one. Everyone's just been that slightly under this end. You'll see there's one bowl on the line, 2 bowls on the line, everything else is just underneath the head. Tailor Appleby. Looks close. Oh, didn't want the jack. Bad luck there, Tailor. It's another one in there though. It's a fair shot. But it is one to the orange of Matthew Baus at the moment. Leroy, forehand, try and get to both the yellows, just drawing. I'd say it'll be a wide draw just to get on the board. Just to see what it does.
Yeah, it's not going to make it.
It was a good track.
Great track. It's a bit short.
So that's one to Raymond Terrace, which makes the score 2-1 after 2 ends. I'll show you later too. We do have one of our members here, David King. He's a board member, has done all these fantastic scoreboards. State of the art.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah, and they're pretty simple to use too, even for you and me.
Well, I don't know, mate.
I've seen how you're going today. You've set it up. You've done all this by yourself.
The scoreboard,
Yeah.
The scoreboards up there are marvellous.
They're magic, aren't they?
The best part about them is if you're playing pennant and you've got the first bowl there.
Toucher there from Tim, yes.
Tim got a toucher. We'll just watch
Corey coming down
Corey
on his backhand. He's lining up. Corey's definitely been the difference from what I've seen in the quarterfinal and semi-final a couple of weeks ago. He played phenomenal. And this is a good shot.
Great shot.
Well played, Corey Nickalls.
Just missed on being a toucher. Tim coming down again on his forehand.
No, that's his backhand, Steve.
Sorry, mate.
You've only got that wrong twice so far.
Well, that's good because...
that's why I'm here, though.
I know. You're here for the expertise.
Oh, this is a good shot, Tim Twining. Wow.
That is his backhand.
That was his backhand, but you...
Did I say forehand?
You did. That's okay.
But it is okay, mate, because when you get to 60, you start seeing things different. You see life different, mate.
60? Is Warren Shipley 60 yet?
I think he's older than that.
I'm not sure.
Here we got Corey coming back down again.
Corey Nickalls, just another one in the area is pretty good here. That's a good shot.
That's going to be a good home. Yeah. Very good home there.
That's very good. Well played.
And that's Mr. Shipley, I think. Yeah. Is he over 60?
Well, he's playing in an over 60s fours final today.
Oh, he's got to be over 60 then.
You would think so.
Oh, but he looks older than me.
It's the hair.
Probably. I've got one coming down from
Jamie Minter. Just trying to get past, I think, with this, by the looks.
Yes, bit of weight on it.
And going to a good spot, if it stays on.
Covering that back for Jack going into the ditch there.
Has stayed on just.
Now Anthony.
Anthony, been a good player for a lot of years at various clubs. Swansea, Valentine, now Beresfield.
For
Hyper, yes.
Mayfield West.
Yeah, I did have a few years with him at Mayfield West.
Yeah.
That's a good shot. Change things up.
Yeah, just push it away from it.
Stuck on the jack a little bit, yes. Jamie coming down on his backhand, trying to get to Corey Nickalls' wing bowl there, I think. We'll just work off that. Looks to be somewhere near it.
You might have got the pink.
That's a good shot.
Oh,
wow.
Just missed the jack.
Oh, I like that. It's in a good spot again. Did get a touch on the way through too. Just like that. Anthony, probably just similar bowl to his first. In a good area again, Anthony. Just underneath. Stays on, it's very handy. They didn't have anything past. Backhand draw to the blue. This is the call. Jesus. Just underneath here with the Tiger 2s.
And Brad Unsted coming down on what I believe is his backhand. Looks to be in a very good line. He's just going to cut underneath.
Cut now, but you've got to play it first.
Matty Baus. Just a little bit short for Matty there.
Yeah, just in the eye, I think.
Yeah, it's in the eye. Brad Unsted again. There's his line. We've got someone standing in the way, unfortunately. Leroy.
It's just underneath.
Should come in underneath, yeah. I was going to say, mate, the way the scoreboards are set up is you're playing pennants. You've got 3 rinks playing. You've got, say, rinks 8, 9 and 10. The big scoreboard on the side combines those automatically.
It does. So we've put the managers out of a job.
Yes.
It all adds up automatically from the 3 scoreboards. Or you can actually choose all the scoreboards to add up to them if you want, as many as you want. So it's fantastic.
And it takes away the responsibility of the second on the closest.
Absolutely,
ring.
yes.
Yeah.
There's more things that you need to be worrying about than doing the masterboard.
A little bit.
That's a good shot there from Lee. Yeah.
In a good spot there.
Very good home. Tailor on the backhand.
I've noticed over the years. Wait till he's finished
Just
bowling
underneath,
this.
I think.
What's he going to do?
Not a lot.
Yeah,
Clogged it up a bit.
Clogged it up a lot. I don't know what Leroy's going to do here. They are holding shot.
Get the gap, it's good.
Yeah. I think you still need another one in there. Get something through it, it's still quite good. Right, get the new one. Get this on that, your third.
That's while he's making his mind up. Yeah, the poor old second had to get down, try and onto the green, try and add up everything, and sometimes made mistakes. And the masterboard was not always right, but now it will be right every time.
Well, we hope so. It is technology, though, so...
Well, as long as it's A1 technology, mate.
Yes.
AI, is it? A1 or AI? The artificial intelligence. Leroy coming down. He's got a little bit of weight on it.
Just trying to find a way through there. And he has very well.
Oh, he's done a very good job getting through there. He
Wow.
might have come in for another one.
It's very aggressive. I like it.
So I try and draw it. Not drawing it under the orange. We're probably 2 down, but it's hard to get above.
Brad saying that Beresfield's probably 2 down.
Yes. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to stream it all to all the pages so people can watch. I forgot to do it 2 ends ago.
Haven't we been streaming it?
Yes, but it was only on Boyd's page, so I'm just sharing it to a few different pages.
Oh, good. Good.
There we go. Hopefully that should be enough. And feel free to share this stream on numerous different Facebook pages and stuff like that to get us out there. We love to see the comments and stuff like that. So, Tailor, coming down on his forehand by the looks. Pouring it underneath the orange, I think was the call.
And we've got a bit of weight on it.
He's trying to get to his own yellow on promote, I think. He's up there. Got one of them out of there.
One out, yeah.
One to Raymond Terrace. Make it 2-all after 3.
Can't do that. Have you had a game here yet, Dave?
I have. I've had a couple here actually.
Your thoughts on them?
I think it just takes a bit of getting used to.
It does.
Yeah.
New green.
Yeah. And it's got a couple of tricks like most of them, and I think you just got to have a bit of time to work out what it does, and then it should be pretty right, I think.
Yeah.
We've got to have home ground advantage somehow, David.
Yes. The wind is normally Charlestown's advantage up on the hill here.
Oh, yes.
It's never windy at Charlestown. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
First bowl coming down from Tim, about a foot and a half short there. We've got Corey coming down now with his aqua bowls. Looks like he might be coming on the backhand.
Playing backhand around the clock, which I find interesting tactic. But, Dave here is the club bowls coordinator / coach up at Beresfield. So
I've got the right screen. That one's there.
Yeah,
that one.
It's all good. I don't know if you told the umpire you were coach for this game though before they started. Did you? Or?
Well, I'm not coaching, so it's probably okay.
Okay. They're lucky they can't hear us.
I thought only left-handers played backhand around the clock anyway. So.
With brown shoes.
Yeah, mate.
Corey needs about a foot in his last one.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. Kelly's doing the scoreboard. Okay, that's fine. Yep, no problem. Okay.
Corey coming down on his backhand again.
That'll be
Looks to
right.
be somewhere near it.
Yeah, no, we're fine here, mate.
Good shot.
Okay. See you, mate.
2 feet past. Young Corey, is he in your top grade, Dave?
He is, yeah. Corey played one grade all last season, and he's handling himself pretty well there.
Bring your chair closer. I can't hear the volume, so I just want to make sure you're closer.
Just stuck underneath the joke there, Jamie Miller. Anthony Ellercamp coming down on his back end, just trying to draw a shot. Doesn't look like he's sent it. So it's still open for someone to jump on it. Jamie just coming down. Looks, do we need a seat? Just same bowl.
A bit heavier.
Memory's pretty good. Anthony trying to add a metre on his backhand. He just needs to run it out here.
Pretty well.
Yes,
Done
he's
real
done
good.
excellent.
Just got there.
Matthew Baus striding back to the mat.
You want to watch out, he's going to pull a hamstring.
Well,
Doesn't
he
do a
has
lot of running.
he has unfortunately got injured at the last UBC, I believe, and couldn't play a lot of the games. picking up a bowl. It is a pretty dangerous sport, this.
It's one of the most dangerous you can play when you're over 50.
What a shot this.
Great bowl.
Well played, Matthew Baus. Tiger 2s, I think the wider bowls seem like the way to go on this surface so far, from what I've seen. Brad, just coming down to crack an egg. Corey's in a good spot behind the jack there. Just not going to drop with that speed. That's one thing I have found with this green, that it, with any sort of weight, it holds a long way.
Right, okay.
A lot of carpets are similar like that, but yeah, you just got to underplay that line if you're playing any sort of weight. So it's forehand. If anyone's bowls get back, it'll be these ones. So all he needs to do is run it. Well,
Has he got the gate? He's got the gate. Look at that. What a great
shot.
bowl.
A little bit fortunate, but a good shot. A bit more weight was the call. The front, Charlie might be on 2. Will it come with that weight? I mean, he doesn't have a lot of weight. Well, he might have missed the little bit more weight call. There's one thing for sure, Tailor will not be short. He enjoys a little fun run now and then.
I notice that every time I play against him, he loves the
I have told him to get all his good bowls out of the way today because I'm playing him tomorrow in the first round of the zone triples. So, up at lovely Soldiers Point.
should be nice up there tomorrow, mate.
Should be a fantastic 7 a.m. drive up there, yes.
Beautiful.
So it's currently 2 to Raymond Terrace, the 2 orange Matthew Baus bowls.
You are playing undercover tomorrow, aren't you?
I don't believe so, but I believe it's meant to rain, isn't it?
Well, I think rain's forecast for tomorrow.
Okay.
So they're trying to get right to the back, Leroy.
All going to fit under the roof at Soldiers Point.
If I know Warren Shipley, he'll have a contingency plan in place.
A lot of umbrellas.
Maybe. Tailor coming down with weight on the back end. It's a good effort.
Pace is good. 2 feet in.
Leroy just trying to get inside his own last one.
Still going in.
Still going out, he says. Bradley's just in the way there, but a lot of the boys aren't familiar with the live streaming much, and it is a final, so we don't want to annoy them too much. Another fantastic effort there, but just crashed on the front one, and it's 2 to Raymond Terrace, which makes the score 4-2 after 4 ends. Like Timmy's just throwing the jack in the ditch there. So we'll wait and see. There might be a change of length.
Just for the benefit of our friends, interstate friends and maybe overseas friends, Daniel, I just want to maybe bring up the new platinum bowls that are starting this year.
So essentially it will be a Premier League competition throughout New South Wales. So we will be playing, there's 6 teams in Newcastle area playing in it, which is, I believe, Charlestown, East Maitland, Soldiers Point, Nelson Bay, Curry, and someone else. Who have I missed, David? not Beresfield. You guys haven't nominated this year.
Raymond Terrace, did you?
Did I say Raymond Terrace?
No, you didn't say.
Okay, Raymond Terrace.
I was a bit surprised there.
Sorry, yeah.
I thought they would have been the second one after Charlestown.
After Charlestown,
They're
yes.
probably the last tournament ever, were they?
No. So we play in a section of 6, and Sydney have 9 teams, so I believe there's 15 teams total. And then the top 3 from here and the top 5 from Sydney go to the state playoffs in 2 sections of 4. And you play off for a champion at that level. So
Very good.
should be good fun. There were fly-ins and stuff like that. So all clubs are obviously Raymond Terrace last year had Aaron Sheriff playing for them, and Nelson Bay had Dale McWinnie Shillington. We had a couple Blake Nan and Jared Davies. It's good for the game. Get all the good players to play in different events. Gives people a chance that mightn't see those sort of players as well to come and watch.
Yeah.
Like we played against Raymond Terrace last year at Lambton the Friday night. The turnout was brilliant for those people that probably hadn't seen Aaron Sheriff play before.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a fantastic night.
So how does that impact on the actual clubs themselves, right? The players, you'd probably have a squad of 15 or something.
Yeah, we have to nominate our squad before the pennant season starts.
Great bowl there.
Brilliant from Jamie Minter.
Jamie Minter, yeah.
So we nominate a squad, and they can't play in grades 1 through 7 once we nominate them.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's just we play a slightly different format because we start at a different time. We start a bit later. So it is all double headers for the Platinum Pennant, whereas 1 grade through 7s is a different
Pennant competition.
Yeah, and a different time. It starts a lot earlier.
Right.
So Jamie trying to back his first one up, just trying another one in there, turn his own, get to either of the blue ones. Looks to be close too.
It's very heavy.
Well, he wasn't scared of it, Leroy said, but it's a good shot there. So I noticed out there, David, Tailor has a slightly different shirt on than everyone else. What's the story there?
Yeah, well, when we went to the state playoffs this year for the 1 grade, rather than getting a travel shirt, we thought we would get a pennant shirt with our name on the back of it.
I like it.
A bit like if you make a state of origin sort or something like that, you know, the players have their name on the back of the shirt. So
Yep, definitely.
looks good.
It looks fantastic.
And if you happen to forget who's playing out there, you can always look at the back of the shirt and see who it is.
Yes.
Good bowl by Matty Baus there, just a tad short.
A couple of feet there. Looks like Anthony's last bowl managed to get the shot. He rolled over the Corey's blue one. That's one of Beresfield, I think. And Brad's the greenkeeper at Beresfield, I believe, David?
Yeah, Brad's the head greenkeeper at Beresfield. And
They're a little bit heavy, covering the back there.
got Albie, who's his second man.
Second man. Always need a good second man.
Yeah, we've got a couple of synthetics at Beresfield. They're quite nice.
2 very good greens. I believe the grass is very good too.
Oh, we've got a Tiffy there that's probably pushing up to about 19, I think.
Ooh.
So it's...
But does anyone ever walk up that far to play?
It's hard to get them to walk that far to play,
Yes.
but yeah.
I remember from my time there, that green didn't get used a lot.
No, well, that green was pretty
It was very average.
pretty
yes.
battered synthetic
Yes, it
when you were
was.
there. So
Bad bowl from Brad Unsted here.
Oh, good
He's
shot.
Just pulled into second, I think.
Another one in there. It's very good.
quite a few people now getting up there and actually having a roll because it's such a good grass green.
Yep.
So,
That's excellent.
yes.
Because the grass when I was there was green number 2.
Yes, it was. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, so that's changed around. That's now synthetic. And a good synthetic too, I should say.
Yeah. So hopefully we're hosting the Matara this year.
Yes, we got the singles and you got the rest of it, yes?
Yep. So hopefully we get to see all 3 greens in action.
Excellent.
Which would be nice.
Leroy on his forehand. Forehand draw, which is a tough shot on this. Somewhere near it if he runs.
Just run out of puff.
Good effort, that.
And Tailor Appleby now, he's going down on his forehand as well.
Somewhere near it again. I guess the greenie's very good.
Oh, what's he done?
That's a good shot.
Good shot.
Change it up. Only one is the call.
Matty having a good think about this one.
The call is it looks horrible, so that's always positive.
Leroy's going down to have a look himself, which he's quite entitled to do, and under these circumstances should do.
Yes, with Bowls, New South Wales has different rules than a lot of the other states in regards to player movement, but rules are there, so we've got to abide by them.
Of
Steve.
course. Take advantage of them too when you can. There's a lot of bowls around the jack. It's pretty hard to see from that distance what's exactly going on.
Absolutely.
And in this sort of game, it's just got to know as a skip.
And a lot of the time, when you get down there, it looks a lot different.
Looks a lot different. You'll be called on a shot by your third, and when you get down there afterwards, you say, "Why'd they call me there?"
The third's no best.
Third's no best.
So I think it's backhand with some sort of weight.
What's he got coming in on the backhand, mate? He's got
Baus, orange or the green.
Yeah, Jamie's
Yeah.
like
Backhand, weight.
backhand.
So he just wants contact with anything, really. See what happens.
He's a bit under, isn't he?
Well, that's one way to do it, but he's pushed it back to the yellow.
Wiggle
Still the
through and
same.
still one, yes. One to Beresfield. Well, I reckon I could update the scoreboard now, Steve, to be honest.
Would you like to do that?
Because
Well,
I wouldn't be playing it, but they're talking about playing it.
Wow.
it is worth another 3 if he stays, if he sits it.
Yes.
If he catches the outside edge, it's
Okay.
it's not the best.
Yeah. So
They are going to have a go.
Yeah. Okay. They're braver men than me.
No, braver than me too.
And I think I would have done the same as you, Daniel, and
Yeah. I would have practiced playing it,
put
but
that on the card. Practice drawing somewhere else for future reference.
absolutely.
In
Never waste a bowl.
good
Ooh.
effort. Just trotting the bad blue out was good effort.
So one to Beresfield makes it 4-3 after 5 ends.
I can remember so many times when skipping, Daniel, you've made a decision to play a shot. You may play a good shot, but you may hit the jack the wrong way.
Well,
And instead of going up by 1 or 2, you go down by 2 or 3
absolutely.
in those situations. And that is very frustrating.
It's amazing how many times that influences a game as well.
Oh, yeah. Especially the psychological side.
I'm just going to duck away for a second, gents, but I'll be back.
Certainly, Daniel.
Corey's off to a good start again here.
Yeah, very good. We've got Tim Twining coming down now. Looks like he's playing his forehand. It's looked like it's going to do. It's in a good spot. It's about a couple of feet behind, but it's in a good spot. Good catcher.
Prairie, he's done fairly well again here. Yep,
Yeah.
that is a good shot.
Great bowl. And a toucher. I don't know whether Tailor saw that there was a toucher.
Yeah.
I think he's too busy having a little sip
No,
of his drink.
he knows.
Oh, no, he's got the chalk in the hand. Yeah. Next bowl. Next bowl of Tim's is a bit short this time. But Anthony Ellercamp coming down now. He's on his forehand by the looks of it.
Yeah, we're just looking to get in and around.
He'd be trying to get down there around the back beside that pink, wouldn't he?
Yeah, and that's a good shot.
It's a great shot. It's covered that one in case it goes back. Jamie coming down on his forehand. What's he going to do here?
He might be a blade under, but he's used
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good too. That's the other side of the pink in case it goes back. A little bit heavy there, but then again, it's the back bowl, so the jack is likely to go back if hit. Just a little bit back there.
Well, the call is to arrive, but the problem with that is if you keep missing, then you can leave yourself in a bit of trouble if the opposition keep
Plonking it around
putting them
it.
in there.
Yeah.
So looks like Bradley's added another one here.
That's another one, yeah. I'm not sure which it'd be third, whether it'd be the green one there or the other blue one of Corey Nickalls.
Baus will be trying to draw as close as possible and then give himself a chance later to maybe change it up a bit.
Yeah.
You good, buddy?
And that's exactly what he's tried to do.
Yeah, he's in there, second shot.
And he's got second shot. Goodbye.
That's good. Just be good, mate.
And Bradley just trying to draw another one in there for you.
He doesn't look happy with it.
It's just a blade short.
Should be reasonably protected on the back end. Turn up through the shot dial, get some kept there or turn off.
Now Baus can afford to arrive. Is there a bar there?
He can. He's got to get under those short ones, has he? He's
Another
got under them.
away.
Oh, he's just not. I think the shot bowl is still the shot bowl.
One to Beresfield at the start. Corey Nickalls. What a good head for both skippers to get to.
It is. There's Tailor coming down. How's that looking?
Looks a bit thin and a bit.
It's a bit narrow. Yeah, a bit narrow and a bit short. Here's Leroy.
Be on an attacking line.
Just a little bit wide. He was attacking in a big way there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And he doesn't have the back bowl either. So he's a bit.
Sorry, man, what have I missed?
You haven't missed much, mate. But 1-2 Beresfield at this stage.
Looks like there's a fair shot on for Leroy. He was a bit heavy last time, I think.
Yeah.
The shot.
Well, they haven't got the back bowl, so
He doesn't want his
without
own,
the back
but
bowl.
Yeah.
He's good enough
Forehand,
to steer through
3
that.
feet. Forehand.
He's watching it. There
I think he's just under though.
We didn't want to lock his own out there.
Good weight that time for that shot. So it's 1 to Beresfield, makes it 4 all after 6 ends.
So, mate, Beresfield staying in zone 2, I understand.
Yes, looks that way, hopefully.
Yeah.
Where we should be.
There's a couple of people a bit worried about it.
Yes.
It's a long drive to Scone for a game of bowls, wouldn't it?
Yes, well, I think, hopefully a bit of common sense has prevailed there as well.
I did this morning a message on Shippo on Facebook saying that all the men are all staying in the same areas this year.
Yes. I was speaking about it earlier is, the cost of fuel, the cost of living, everything's gone up, and it's a lot to be having to drive, in excess of an hour and a half each way to play bowls.
Oh, of course. I know they do in the country, mate, but that's just part of living in the country, isn't it?
That is right.
Corey started ball there, just past the jack. Timmy coming down on his backhand. And it's a fair start too.
Going to pick it up.
Just on the head, it's a good shot. Corey to add another one in and around it. Build the head up. Looks to be just underneath it this time, I think. Good weight again. On the ball in the head. Timmy 20, been a very consistent lead for a number of years. A big part of what Raymond Terrace success has had over the, probably last 7 years.
Really?
They've been the pinnacle of our zone and now the state after last year.
Yeah.
Winning the 1s and 2s state pennant flag is
It's
not an easy feat.
It was a big mission, wasn't it? They achieved it very well.
They are what every club wants to be like, that's for sure.
My young bloke played in the 2 grade at Raymond Terrace. He was absolutely stoked.
Yeah, absolutely. Never been lucky enough to win a pennant flag, but I can imagine the feeling is phenomenal.
I've won a couple over the years.
Yeah.
But
Jamie just trying to tidy it up a bit on his backhand. Timmy's got 2 handy bowls there. Wanting it to get down a bit. Needs to eat it. Yeah. Well played. Anthony on his backhand. Just trying to get down to the shot bowl.
Very good effort.
Absolutely. Wow, look at this. Good shot.
great ball.
Good shot, that. 1 to the pink still, but needs to get another ball in there now. Jamie on his forehand. Somewhere near it, he likes it.
Down to the jack, son.
Oh, what a step
Pink's
that is.
definitely got it now.
Yeah, and a good shot.
So that can turn past the jack. Otherwise, get the jack.
So backhand, couple of feet. Sit the shot bowl. You'll get to either green. Have a good home. Just out there a bit, I think, with that weight.
We nearly got it across.
As I said, very weight critical this green. If you're just playing a draw shot, nice turn. If you add any sort of weight, just that
It just holds out a bit, yeah. I've noticed that.
Going to a good spot this.
He's trying to go down.
buddy. Very good. Yeah. Trying to roll the ball up. Yeah, but now it's draw.
Doesn't want to overplay this one because it gets the jack out in the bottom left-hand area. It's not good. He's played it pretty nice here.
Yeah, looking fairly good.
Got his own.
Oh, Jesus, what a great try.
Good effort, that. But probably a little bit worse for Beresfield.
Probably.
Because now the pink looks like it's going onto the jack, which you don't want. Baus trying to draw a touch around the corner. It'd be a huge bowl if he could, but he's just under the line. Speed is very good.
Oh, excellent speed. And just for the viewers' information, Daniel, for the new people who have just turned on, welcome to Happy Bowler, live streaming of the Zone 2 Open Fours final. People from the Newcastle area in Australia, for those outside Australia. Happy, unfortunately, had another commitment this morning. He's not with us today.
But he's left it in very capable hands, hasn't he?
Well, thank you, Daniel. Yes, you're here.
We're getting through it. We're getting through it. And joining me, Steve Bent's my name, of Charlestown. With me today is Daniel Hill, who's the bowls coordinator at Charlestown, and also have Dave Govan, very good, very, very good player from the Beresfield club. And their coordinator as well.
And he's coordinator as well, and adding all the comments that I can't make. Thank you, gentlemen, for your expertise here today.
No worries.
Dave's had the pleasure of carrying me in quite a number of events.
Yeah, we've had a few games
Especially for
together.
Newcastle, yes. We've done pretty well together.
Never played at the same club.
No, that's one thing we haven't done yet. There's still time, David.
Played for the same clubs, but never at the same
never
club.
at the same time.
At the same time.
So Tailor trying to draw forehand. His first one was a good shot. He covered that little trail shot. He's just underneath the line here, so it's one to Raymond Terrace, and Leroy will just try and dead draw another one. Oh, okay. That's forehand draw. His first one just found a bit of a groove out there. He was just a fraction wide and it hung out there. Just a little better.
It's a tad light on, I think.
Yes, so it's a good track. One of the Terrace makes it 5-4 after 7 ends, so we're a third of the way through the game. And I still don't know who's going to win, Steve.
No, it's very close, isn't it? Very close.
That's what you want for a final?
Oh,
It is.
the crowd will be on the edge of their seats.
I can see a couple on the edge of their seats up there now, mate.
Absolutely.
It feels like in the CG today with all the crowd here.
We generally get a good number of supporters here. That's one thing about Charlestown. The supporters are always phenomenal. We always get a good following.
And we will too with the for people around Australia and the world that are watching. Give praise to the Charlestown Bowling Club for their new facility here. It is absolutely world class.
Yes, the board of directors here, second to none, and our CEO Michael Gray. They support bowls through and through. They let us go in all these different events, and they want to be the best club around. That's for sure. And I thank them for all their support.
Heading that way.
I've nearly been here 6 years now, and we've just gone from strength to strength. So it's always good to have a board that backs bowls.
Absolutely.
Well, good bowl there to start with from Tim Twining and Corey Nickalls. Just a little bit short on his first bowl. Yeah, I'll back that, mate. And because there's a lot of clubs around these days who aren't actually bowling clubs who don't really care about the bowlers anymore.
Yes, but a lot of clubs do need to do what they need to do to keep the doors open as well. So
Exactly.
we're lucky enough here that we've got a good club, good sized club, and trades well. So, but they also understand that it is a bowling club, so they're fully supportive of bowls.
It's excellent.
Little clubs just need to do, like you said, what they need to do to survive.
Yeah, and they do a good job at it. For instance, in Adamstown or stuff, clubs like that have outsourced and music around the greens and stuff like that.
And it's something different too, so it's still nice to go to those venues and have something different on offer
for sure.
As well.
Very good bowl there from Corey, yeah.
Back end. Jamie now trying to trail that jack down on the back end.
And bowls itself is becoming much more popular with people, with the barefoot bowls. The amount of people who come to barefoot bowls and then continue on and join the club as bowlers.
Well, yeah, so I think you'll find it always has a perception that it's an old man's game, but the Australian lawn bowls team's average age is actually less than the Australian cricket team.
Of course, yes. There's a lot of good young bowlers around. When I was at Wallsend, we were coaching a couple of the schools, kids from the schools, and one of the squads that went on from after two terms of coaching went on to win the area Fours Championship.
Does that say more about them as players or you as a coach?
Oh, I wasn't trying to intimate anything there, mate, but no, they were good players.
What a shot there, Jamie Minna. Wow. Trail that jack down the line for 3. Probably looks pretty ugly.
Just saying, the young people with commitment, mate. They and with the right coaching to start with, and that's what they need. A lot of people, I didn't get the right coaching when I first started bowling, so I've got a horrible action, and it's hard to change it. But if they're shown first up how to do it properly,
yes, definitely,
you can see the results.
All I coach people is how not to play my shots because I have a bit of a different delivery, so...
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
And I don't like you playing your shots when I'm playing against you either.
I always tell them to do not what I do, but what I say.
Exactly. That's a good coach, actually.
It's a good shot.
It is. It's covered the back, and I'd say it could also be in.
I think it's just out, Steve.
Just a bit out.
Everyone's got their own unique way, Daniel, of playing.
Well,
of course.
Some people even use the wrong hand.
Yes, I know a few people that do that.
Yeah, no. One sitting at this table uses it pretty well too. But
I do feel sorry for all those right-handed players.
I was actually considering going left-handed. Try and improve my bowls.
Oh, Brad Unsted.
Oh,
Bradley.
Brilliant, Bradley.
Good shot. Tried it for 1. But it's in a much better spot for Beresfield now. Baus on his forehand. The Tiger 2s. Just needs to hold.
It's going to just turn away.
He's
I think he's pretty close to shot there.
He's played phenomenal weight all day.
Oh.
It's just coming to terms with the Tiger 2s a bit, I think. They're turning a bit more than he probably expected.
Yeah. This is looking... Might be a bit heavy.
Yeah, just.
Very good there.
Good
very
position.
good home.
Very good position. What's your impression? Do you think that...
It's 1 to Beresfield.
Still 1 to Beresfield?
Brad's first bowl is the shot.
Lee Schraner, forehand. They're just trying to draw up. It doesn't look a mile away.
That's the shot. Possibly. It's a bit hard to see on the screen here when it's behind it. It looks a lot closer.
Yep, there's the call from Baus, so we'll take that as...
Take that as a gap.
Yeah.
This might knock him up.
It's a bit hot.
Bit heavy, yeah. Yeah, Barrow's just called down, so...
Yeah.
Where to from here, Dave? The winner of this, do they go on to play a state championship?
They do. Yeah. The winner of this will represent Zone 2 in the state championships.
Mm-hmm.
And this side here from Raymond Terrace, excluding Matty Baus, who had Lennon Scott playing for him.
Lennon will be taking Matty's spot, will he?
Well, Lennon, this side had Lennon playing for him last year, and
Right.
they actually got runner-up in the state fours.
Ah, right, okay.
Oh, sorry, guys, I just got called away for a second, but it looks like I missed a
Yeah, looks
bit
like
of a shot. It was
Tailor had a
five,
run there, and it was a
five
bit
for the
unfortunate.
Terrace. Yes. Which sort of blows the game wide
Opened it
open
up,
a little
didn't
bit. Yes. That makes the score 10-4 after 8.
Come on, bro.
Beresfield need to find another gear here.
Couple consecutive ends in a row, and
Yes,
be,
put the pressure back
be
on.
right back in it.
Well, it's only been the one end is the difference so far, isn't it? So they could get one next end.
A good start there from Timmy Twining. Wow, that's
That
what
is-
you want
that
after
is-
getting a 5.
Oh, it's a beautiful shot, that. Just for the information of our viewers, we don't have access to reading your comments here today, but they can be read by others on Facebook. So if you want to make some comments, that'd be great. It's just that we can't respond to you.
Good opener there from Corey.
Very good.
Oh, there. Yep.
Yeah, don't be scared of it, mate. Still up and over.
Tim Twining, and he's back in. Be somewhere near it. That's a good shot.
Oh,
too.
he's picked it up to
Well played.
bowling
Timmy
very well,
Twining.
Tim, today, isn't he?
Very
Try and
consistent, Timmy.
Zoom out there a bit and get everything in.
Can you move that big white mat out of the way?
Yeah, that's the one negative is the sunlight during the morning. It does stream in there. It's good when it's a cold day.
Yes.
Stand up there and sunbake. Though not many people have liked me standing up there shirtless over the
Right,
time.
anyway, mate, if you're a toucher under there, we've got Timmy on the way up there.
I don't understand what you're saying, don't you? You just... I wouldn't say it's a fault with anything, mate.
Oh
It's
no, you
just,
can't help the sun, unfortunately.
if you didn't have the covers up there, the sun would be everywhere.
Well, that is very true.
You come on, mate.
Jamie just needs to run that line, which he just has. It's a good shot. And Team Beresfield just need to try and find another gear here after disappointment of dropping a 5, especially they played a good end. Just a bit of an unlucky shot with the last one and took their own out. Got through a few bowls and got a bit unlucky. Just going to promote that blue one, which is okay.
People leave that and get out of here, mate. If it hangs, you're a chance to work
Can you
it
get
off,
this
mate.
up on Facebook?
Hold down there.
You're right. How far front is Jackie?
Yeah.
Blue ball.
Blue.
Hey, it's one ball.
Shoot.
Right.
Okay, we'll go to YouTube.
One play.
What a shot there, Jamie Minner. Rolls his own up. Coming down, just promoted the pink up there through the hole. It opens it up though.
Yeah. Can draw up through there.
There's a draw shot on, yes, definitely. So Baus on the back end draw. Tiger twos, will he get back?
Well, they will come at the death.
Just more his speed than anything, yeah. So back end draw from Bradley. Looks to be somewhere near it, yes. It's all in his speed from here.
On the trip. It's handy.
Probably third shot, yeah. Baus is on a good track here for these bowls. And he's just got to pull up. Oh, through the hole. But there's a few catches there for the Terrace. So Brad needs to draw this. Needs to put some sort of pressure on Leroy. Just got to turn it all. Which it is. And didn't get the shot, but it's actually a pretty good bowl. Just covers that. Trail the jack for 5 it was.
Yes,
so.
that's a very good spot finishing.
Yeah.
It's almost probably better than drawing the shot, I think.
Yeah,
at
it
this stage.
means Tailor can play a shot with confidence now.
Yeah.
So Leroy will just be trying to cover that jack up on his back end. He's like a machine, isn't he, David? He just
He's very
methodical.
robotic-like.
Very methodical, yep.
Yes.
Does the same thing every time. And he gets the same result a lot of the time, too.
Yes.
Something like this. That's a good shot from Leroy. So forehand attack again.
Yeah, that looks to be the shot.
Yeah.
Use the shelf.
He's attacking alright. Oh, that's not good at all. That's 4 to the Terrace now.
Yes.
And it's sort of closed the head down a bit, unfortunately, for Beresfield. So forehand draw to the yellow, just behind there in the sunlight.
It's the danger with those drives, isn't it? You can't plan on what they're going to do.
Well, after they leave your hand, it's all in the lap of the gods. Leroy, he doesn't want to make the target any bigger. So Appleby on the attack again. It's on its way. It's close.
Result.
Yeah, good hit.
Very
Well
good.
played. That's a dead end.
Good one to get out of, Daniel.
Oh, yes. So after dropping a 5, I don't think the last thing you wanted to do was drop another one. That could have been a game, set and match right there against this team. That's a good hit. So we still remain at 10-4 after 8 ends.
Just a reminder, folks, Happy's not here today, unfortunately. He had another commitment. Had expert commentary from 2 of the legends of Newcastle bowls in Daniel Hill and Dave Govan.
Stephen, you'll give me a big head, legend. You'll give me a big head.
Oh, well, you need a bit of praise, mate, every now and then. So many people talk so badly about you.
Well,
I
you're right.
Just thought I'd give you a bit of a...
That's just the life of a bowls coordinator there, Steve.
Oh, it is, mate. I know that.
And selector.
And a selector? I did the selecting over at Toronto for 6 months, and I don't think I'll ever want to be a selector again. Try and do your best. And anyway.
You're not a lawn bowler if you don't think you're better than you are.
For sure.
All right, Corey coming down on the back end. Just underneath the line, I think.
Just a tad light again.
Yeah. It's probably just been the difference. As I said, in the previous rounds, Corey's played excellent, and he's just sort of a bit off this morning. And this Raymond Terrace team have been a good team for a long time, so you do need to make sure you're on from the get-go, otherwise they wear you down. Timmy has changed over to the backhand now. Looks like a good shot. Just a little quick, but in a really good spot. That's the thing I find with most of these players. If they're missing into good areas.
That's what all the good players do.
Yes.
They don't...
they can be used later.
Yeah, they don't make the mistake in front, they make it behind.
Yes.
So, you're trying to coach your players that way.
Definitely.
So,
Corey's second bowl looks better. It's a good spot.
Yes. They're doing a better first bowl.
Yes, definitely.
But
Hindsight's a wonderful thing.
Yes.
I'm sure he didn't mean to do the first one. I try not to get up my players too much because I know you're not meaning to do it. Jamie just missing high again and just through, but again, another good spot.
Anthony just correcting his scorecard there.
Excellent.
Probably had himself leading 10-4.
Well, I hear a good scorer beats a good player.
They're correct.
Yeah. So Anthony coming up back in draw, try and draw a toucher.
I don't know if he's going to run the trip.
Yeah, that hand's just a bit sticky.
A little bit short.
Looks like it soaks your weight up when you get a bit wider out there. Jamie's falling for the sort of same trap, I think.
Yeah, it's just still one to Raymond Terrace with Tim's first bowl of the end. Anthony coming down looks to be on a better track, I think. Just needs to hurry it out. That's a good shot.
Very good.
Yeah, one to Anthony, yep. So Baus now just drawing it up on the back end. See what these bowls do out there if they come back. Oh, he's pretty close here.
Great shot.
Well played, Matthew Baus. Just passed. You can definitely notice the difference in bowls. The other bowls wouldn't have got back that far.
Get to the orange on this thing, Daniel. Yeah. What's that? Is that check off?
Yeah. The old one.
Yeah, the crowd's starting to wander in. I see a few familiar faces up amongst them now. Albie. Scotty Thorogood. Joel. Oh, the one and only Joel Fields up there too. Wow.
Jolie, eh? Jolie Field.
Well, you won, mate. You can get it.
Not backward and coming forward, that young chap.
Yes, yes. So, Baus trying to draw a toucher for 3. He's got the same weight, he's close. just dropped that speed off.
Okay.
64 messages. That's three.
That's how many people.
So the messages will just come on.
Bradley down the forehand here.
Yeah, he gets through to the pink one. It's a pretty good shot.
Careful. Yeah, that is a good shot.
Oh, yes.
Another one
Probably
in there.
doesn't count, but it's a very good home. So on the crossover, I think it's 1 to Beresfield.
Just for the information of our viewers, through artificial intelligence, we've been able to find the comments that you're making on a phone.
There's only 3 comments so far, all from Happy. And so he must be doing well.
So Happy's, I don't know what he's doing, but he's obviously not busy.
Yes. He's watching.
So if you've got any comments to make, folks, make them, and we can give us a cheer, and we'll give you a cheer back.
Alrighty, Lee Schraner back end. Trying to get down, which I don't think he will. It's just that speed again. Overplay that speed, it holds. Tailor. A little toucher would be nice for Tailor. Just a little one.
Interesting to see him on that hand.
Yeah, I thought he might draw a forehand, but doesn't want too big a touch. Oh no, he's just under. 2 seconds, chop it off is the call. If I know Lee Schraner, it'll be forehand.
And you'll be chopping.
And it will be large.
Corey must be just out of the line, so...
Lee Schraner. Wow. What a shot, Lee Schraner. He has probably one of the best forehand drives I've ever seen, to be honest. After playing with him at the state level. Tailor. It's a very good shot. Just gone through. Wow. Very good effort, that. So, they're going to measure for 2 by the looks. No, 2 it is.
2 for the Terrace.
2 for Raymond Terrace makes the score 12-4. What a good shot there from Lee Schraner.
It was a terrific bowl, wasn't
I'm sure Timmy won't be throwing a minimum length here.
Well, Lee is well renowned for his length choice.
It could be the ditch here.
Well, it's usually ditch to ditch. So.
This might be a
Not a bit too far. Oh, geez, he might have gone.
It's stayed on.
Very well
He's
done.
already lost one, so
He has,
well, he's copping one fine, Daniel, I think, already.
Leroy's pretty good like that. As long as you get it up there, he doesn't mind. Unfortunately, he's got to play with me, so he doesn't get it up there very often. Oh, I have a tendency to fall about a yard short of that tee.
Right.
It's a good start from Tim, just past the jack, about 2 feet past. So Corey on the back end, he's been playing well in this direction, just been struggling a little going back to the club.
Get that first one up there, Corey. Yeah, how's he gone?
He's just left it behind again, I think.
Yeah.
Line is very good. So we're 9 ends into our final. It is currently Raymond Terrace 12, Beresfield 4. The winner of this game, we haven't mentioned, gets to represent our zone 2, at the state playoffs.
We did mention that while you were on your
Sorry.
little break there.
While you-
Sorry, yeah.
Yes, we have done that.
The life of a bowls coordinator.
Yeah,
Never
that's
stops.
it. Yes. I was curious myself about that, so I thought.
Sorry,
No, the viewers. But then again, they're new viewers.
We may have new viewers.
So.
Yeah. So,
I did mention that this side, minus Matty Baus, plus the inclusion of Lennon Scott, were the state runners-up last year.
I believe so, yes. And defending champions of our zone. And
Yeah.
Leave it first in there, mate. Half a mile
so
behind.
it's a good shot there from Corey.
Yeah,
Got
very
the
good.
shot.
Very happy with that.
Yeah. 1 to Beresfield. Jamie coming down backhand.
Just put that a bit closer to you, mate. You're very soft, mate.
Jamie, just get past the front one. Oh, speed was really good. Are you playing triples tomorrow, David?
Yes, I'll see you up at Soldiers Point tomorrow.
Who do you take on first up?
I actually haven't really had a good look at the
Excellent.
draw.
Excellent.
I won't get too far ahead of myself. Just
generally,
one
I
game
like
at a
to know.
time.
Well, yeah, but I'd like to know who the first game is at least.
Hold up under there. I think we're not getting a blue clock, alright? That's it, yeah. Just the full floor under the blue.
Lovely to be that confident, Dave, that you haven't got to worry about who you're playing against.
Yeah, whoever turns up.
Every tournament I play, and I know who I'm playing first, so I know how long I'm going to be there for.
Jamie Minner, forehand.
Come on, mate, you're close.
Well, he's very close here.
Oh, what a good shot.
Shot from Jamie.
Good shot, Jamie Minner.
What a good shot, mate.
Very
Excellent
good.
bowl.
1 to Raymond Terrace. Follow him down, sit the bowl, try the jack. This is where Tim's first couple really come into play because he's got those two just past the jack. Sets the head up.
Yeah.
And with 3 short bowls or 4 short bowls, doesn't give Beresfield much of an option.
No,
Be there, but
it's,
if you turn that over to
talking about one end ago, about
good.
you make the mistake, you make it behind, and
Missing in good areas, yes.
they all come into play.
They sure do.
Baus is pretty close here.
Matthew Baus.
Got a great bowl.
Oh, good shot. Bit unlucky, really. He gets that jack in the teeth. He's a lot. So David Govan, you play a Raymond Terrace team tomorrow. Dave Burgess.
Darren's playing up there tomorrow too, isn't that?
Yes. Yep. I think Warren Shipley's playing even backing up from his senior into the Open. I don't know how. But, well, you can do that. Oh, that's a good shot, Brad.
As long as you are a senior.
Yes, you can do that. You just can't do the other one, can you?
That's right.
Pull the back. Get over that blue one, mate. You could get them both.
He's had a bit of a mixed bag in the last week, Warren Shipley, and over 60s and the
Well, he qualified for the state over 40s too, and you got to be
40s to 59, and
40
now
to 59.
in the Open.
Yes.
He just likes to change it up, I think.
Right.
Matthew Baus.
So, let me get this right. He played in the 40 to 59,
Last week, yes,
and he's allowed to play in the over 60s.
Stick them on the 40.
he is. Yes.
I thought if you're over 59, you couldn't play in the 40s to 59s.
Oh, well, probably because he's not over 59 yet.
Well, how can he play in the over 60s?
Because the rules are in place that you need to be 60 as of the Nationals in 2024, which is in October 2024.
Right, there you go.
Snuck in with a bit of a loophole.
A
Warren,
loophole.
A loophole. Did he write that loophole?
I'm not sure.
Playing by the rules.
Yes, the rules are there, as we said before. The rules are there. We just have to abide by them. They are meant to be twisted, though. So Bradley just trying to get past that, which he has.
Yes, not a bad shot there from Brad.
Brad did play a pretty good shot before, and I think it's Beresfield holding 2 currently.
He'll be on a bit of a high, Brad, after his beloved Parramatta Eels.
Well, that was a turn up for the books last night, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
Thursday night. Yeah,
Thursday night, I didn't expect that at all.
when it happens a lot when a team has nothing to really play for. They just come out and play football and have fun.
Yes.
So I think you'll find Lee will go forehand big again. Well, he's not going big, but which surprises me. He's just swinging, which is a hard shot to play.
Yes.
Well, it's only 1 down now. It's actually a lot better.
was a good bowl of Bradley's that
Yes,
last one,
wasn't it?
after all.
Yeah. Bradley doesn't get there, it's probably a lot to Raymond Terrace.
We go back to the football. The win by Parramatta last night still gives them some hope. But they've got the bye in the last round, so they'll get the 2 points, but then Roosters and Souths. If Roosters knock Souths off.
Oh,
Yes, well, that's every chance.
At every chance
The
at
way
the
the Roosters are
moment.
playing.
And the way Souths are playing.
Yeah.
And they've lost Mitchell.
oh, Tailor coming down forehand. Piece of that, and up.
And that
Yep.
works.
2. Well, I think it might be forehand.
How far out's that one?
Get the yellow through the yellow, but
Can't afford to lose our bowl either, can we?
We've done 2 in the house now.
okay. So the green out is not good.
8. Going up. So you follow what you're going, so if that straight through, you can run and talk about anyway.
Matthews, very attacking shot caller. I like it.
Yeah.
Never negative. Never. He's always positive. Even if you do this, this will happen.
Yeah. With the quality of these players, you know that they're not going to be very far away.
Yes, absolutely. So I think you'll find he's talked him into forehand.
Forehand big for the outside yellow.
Yes. If there's anyone that'll play it, it'll be this man.
Expert commentary today, ladies and gentlemen, provided by Daniel Hill from Charlestown and Dave Gaven from Beresfield. Making my job very easy today, fellas. Thank you very much.
What are you for?
Of course.
Yeah, it's an enjoyable day.
All right. Leroy lining up on the forehand. Always lines up behind the mat. On and go. Bowler's on the way. Doesn't like it.
Doesn't like it.
Just outside.
Missed everything, unfortunately, for Leroy.
2 to Beresfield. Another free kick here for Tailor, if he can take it. We've got 2 feet of room.
So, 2 or 3 will get them back in.
It gets him back.
Striking range?
Yeah, absolutely. Just stems the flow a bit.
There's plenty of ends left to go in this final.
Yes, certainly a long way to go yet, isn't there?
It's just underneath this one, I think.
Oh, just
2 shots.
Just a bowl short. 2 to Beresfield.
2 to Beresfield makes it 12-6 after 10.
Just a tad wide it was. Probably weight would have been too bad.
I've just put Beresfield on to 64.
Well, they're going good now
Yeah.
after that end. 64
yes,
to
it's
10.
Yeah.
Catch up from Raymond Terrace.
Yeah. Anyway, got a dramatic change of length here.
Roy Nickalls, can he jump on it first here and
I
apply a
like
bit
this.
of pressure?
I like this tactic though. Change it up.
That was alright.
So, Corey, on minimum length then, we're probably about 23 metres, I reckon.
Yeah.
That's a fair start from Corey.
That's a better start.
Yeah.
from Corey.
Very, very good start.
Timmy on his forehand. Been playing this hand pretty well so far, but see what the change of length does.
Corey, follow your bowler.
It's a handy start.
Go back.
On this shorter length, it'll be interesting to see how the bowls react. I'd say they'd probably turn a little bit less. You see how I tried to get the talk before away from the rugby league?
And you did a good job too.
I don't like talking about rugby league anymore.
No, I saw that. I saw the Facebook entry you put on.
It was a moment of weakness. But
It wasn't.
I'm back.
It was a moment of
I'm
weakness,
back. Good shot there from Corey. 2 very good lead bowls.
yes, it's very discouraging when your team's not doing all that well, isn't it?
Well, especially when they get beat by the Knights by 100.
In 2 games, yes.
Yes.
But I'll tell you what, the Knights have been playing very good
All
football.
credit to them. Yep.
It's been a long time waiting.
I'm waiting a lot longer for my team, unfortunately, for the poor old doggies.
Yeah, poor old doggies.
So
They got Manly today, haven't they? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they could beat Manly at the moment.
Well, my
Guy from Ellie there.
father's a Manly supporter, so it's one game I really like to win every year.
Yeah. I'm a Manly supporter. I've turned it off quite a few times at half time this year.
Yeah. So, Jamie, backhand.
Very
Trying
good shot.
to get
Looks like it. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Very
very
great
good
ball.
shot. Probably one to Raymond Terrace there. Change over, draw a toucher is the call.
Yeah, Ellercamp on the backhand.
Yeah,
There's a tighter side there.
that is definitely. He's just out there a bit.
Just needs to get down a tad. Yeah, and that will
Well,
help him
that-
get down a tad.
Yeah, very close.
One in there.
Another one in the ballpark.
Jamie just trying to add another one in there. It doesn't really matter if he gives it away as long as he gets another one in and around the area.
Really want to be too high.
Yeah, everyone's just falling into that trap a bit on the shorter end.
Does it just hold or does it drift a tad?
It does drift a tad.
Yeah, a little bit
Just
of
got to
drift.
underplay it.
Yeah. Here's Bradley.
Bradley on the backhand, trying to get to the green. Looks to be on a good track.
He's played this fairly well, Bradley.
He's just going to sneak
Yeah.
under. Wow,
Good
good
spot.
effort that.
Never know on them regardless, mate. You pick it for full shot.
Baus. Backhand draw.
Oh, buddy.
He's played it quite well.
Yeah, see, this is the bowls that turn on that end. And that's
Oh, great
very
ball.
good shot there from
Great
Matthew
ball.
Baus. He's one of these people that could pick up a brick from outside and probably roll it down and still get close.
Years ago, I was buying some new bowls from Belmont Bowls. Can't think of the bloke's name from what's
John
his-
Gregory.
John Gregory
Shagger.
Shags. That's right. And he said a good bowler can.
Close to you. Well, that's a fantastic effort. Good second.
A good bowler can bowl with a brick.
Yeah.
I went home and I tried a brick, and I realised I wasn't a good bowler.
I'm with you. I am with you. Good area, this.
Inside.
Oh,
Wow,
great
Matthew
bowling,
Baus.
Matthew Baus.
Matthew Baus is quite a good all-round sportsman, I believe. He used to be pretty good at cricket,
Yeah.
and now he partakes in the darts a little.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I don't know how good he is at the darts, but
I think he's pretty good.
yeah, I've heard stories.
Well, Jared reckons he's okay. So.
I believe Jared's pretty good too.
Yeah, Jared enjoys the darts.
I read something on Facebook the other day that he got a 150 checkout or something like that, which is magnificent.
Peg out, I think they call it. Don't they?
Peg
Peg
out,
out, yeah.
check out.
Yeah.
All right, Tailor, looking on the attack, just needs to move, which he hasn't.
I know that when we're all together, the boys, Hayden and Lachlan and my son-in-law Chad and Jared, they're always on look at the darts
On the
out.
dartboard, yes.
Seems to get worse as the day gets on.
Well,
I think that's for the alcohol.
that's one of the good things about darts. Same as bowls, I guess.
Right.
Leroy just out on a high line.
I had to move the dartboard to our place and put it onto a brick wall instead of the
Wow.
chip rock.
Whoa.
Too many holes in
Yeah.
the chip rock.
Yeah, looks like Taylor's going to attack this.
Taylor's attacking. And it's close.
Oh, he's got it.
Another good
Shot.
hit there from Taylor. That's 2 good hits in this game he's had. That's another dead one. That's our second dead end of the game.
I believe Bousy coaches his son in soccer too. Is that right?
It might be his daughter, I think.
His daughter? Yeah.
His son's probably just not old enough to play yet, but I'm sure he will.
Yeah, because he lives over near my daughter and my son-in-law.
Yes.
Fletcher Way.
Yep.
And they just put their son into soccer in the under-10s at Edgeworth. Only because there's other family play over there. But
Yep.
I said to him, Baus, he might be able to coach him.
Well, if he's looking for a coaching role, I can get him on at Barnsley.
Barnsley?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, I've coached rugby league a lot, but my young grandson in the under-10s at Edgeworth, and I don't like to bag the coaches, but he's all over the place.
Oh, mate, it's a tough job, especially at that level.
Oh,
Be very patient.
Yes.
I coached Lachlan from under-6s to under-11s,
Yep.
and then I got rid of the coaching job, went over to training instead.
Yep. Corey, just underneath the line there, a yard heavy.
Timmy looks to be pretty fairly down here.
Yeah, it's a very good start, this.
Up, Timmy.
Wow, that's a good shot.
Great bowling.
Well played, Tim Twining. Corey's been asked to change forehand, draw the shot.
Just watching this end and the last end, mate, they seem to like the short ends better, don't they? They're getting a lot more around the jack.
These players, they are good at any length generally. Just sometimes a change can change things up a little bit. Doesn't mean the opposition are playing bad, but so we're halfway through the game essentially. 10 ends, nearly 10 and a half ends, which would be perfectly halfway through. Just underneath here, which will go to a good spot.
Second shot. Good day.
Anthony, forehand. Just needs to hold all the way, which he's trying.
It is a very good shot.
And it's a good shot. Bit stiff.
Get a couple of turns out of teams. Good. Up and over those two.
Hosting another 14 rings here tomorrow of the senior triples. So there'll be bowlers everywhere for that as well.
So what happens with the gala this afternoon, mate? They play at the back?
No, mate, the gala's over here on green 1, and then we'll have to sneak a couple of rings up that far end, I think.
Yeah.
We've got about 10 rings.
Got a lot of players coming in, mate, I've noticed over the last few weeks.
Yeah, the gala numbers have definitely picked up since we've opened this facility. So, backhand, crack an egg. Oh no, it's bigger than crack an egg weight. Just trying to arrive into them. Just on the high side. But,
That's alright.
could be handy later, yes.
That bowl.
Still up and over teams, mate. Your whole head, you're coming to a good day.
I think it's easy to play the bigger weight, Daniel, on this than it is to be sort of...
Poking around,
Yeah.
yes, definitely. It's a good shot here from Jamie, just for some cover. Doesn't want to get stuck on that bowl. Yep, I think he's. I think. Hang on, is he listening to this live stream or? Are you coaching from there? Are
He
you?
may have an earplug.
An earpiece. Yes. All right, Bradley. Oh, he's got them all.
That's very
That's
good.
a good shot. Planed a few out. Still one to the terrace, but
Roll on, mate.
Opportunities for both sides now.
yes, it's not left a lot on the green. Baus on the draw. Looks a fraction quick. Bradley back to the draw. How versatile is he? From a full-blooded drive to a minimum length draw.
Yeah,
And he's done it okay.
yeah, he just wants to get down a fraction.
Good home that though. Baus knows what he's doing, just trying to forehand dead draw.
Yeah, you would pick him to correct on this one, wouldn't you, Daniel?
You generally would, yes. And I think he has. That's a brilliant
Look
shot,
at that.
Matthew.
Excellent.
Oh, and it's fallen in front too. Can't ask for much more than that.
One to Raymond Terrace, I think.
Yes, one.
Was the call there?
But a much better one.
Yes.
Maybe not for you.
No, but
There's got to be a little bit of bias in the commentary.
there is a shot still there to play, which is always good.
There is.
It's playing the backhand.
Reaching up there on the back end, turn your own, get underneath the orange. He's not far away.
He
What a
got
shot
it.
that is.
Out in the open, but
Yeah.
they've got the shot.
Well, skipper's game.
You'd probably back Leroy to draw this. Can't see past Brad at the moment, but the jack has moved, so we won't be too upset with him. Leroy's bowl coming down. Looks a bit under.
It does look under. He's going to get onto the back of that. So
Commentator's curse, Daniel.
Yes, sorry.
still 1-2
On
Barrow.
Beresfield. Tailor needs to get right on top of it.
Needs to pedal, I think.
Yes, it's going to count.
Oh,
I'm not going to say anything this time. You want me to? I know you do, David.
I would back Leroy here with the correction.
He doesn't like it.
Doesn't have to be right on top of it.
If he picks it up, it's a good. It picks it up.
Just got
He's
to be
got
one
it.
shot
Well
like that.
played, Lee Schraner.
He didn't like it.
I didn't think he liked it out of the hand.
You guys didn't realise it was swimming.
I think it's surprised. The result surprised Leroy too.
So that makes it 13-6 after 11 ends. So we're just over halfway through this Open Men's Fours final. I'll have to zoom out of this camera because Raymond Terrace have the mat, so we are going back to a ditch-to-ditch length. Here we go.
You've picked up that up very well, Daniel, I must say.
Well, if I didn't, I could have brought my kids up because they're generally more tech-savvy than me.
Another good
And
start by
that's the
Timmy.
8-year-old.
Yes, absolutely. Good start, Tim Twining. Just forehand next to the jack there. Corey Nickalls back to the backhand. Still persisting with that backhand round the clock.
Looks like he's give this the
Yeah,
trip.
no, it's a fair start, this. Good shot, Corey. Brilliant.
Very
More
good.
like it.
That is a
Very
good shot.
bowl. Just a reminder to our viewers, if you want to get involved and say good day to us today, we're online. We can see the comments coming in, so say good day, tell us where you're from. Happy likes to know where all his friends are from.
Timmy Twining, forehand just looks a little underdone. So this is Corey's chance now to jump on, just sneak past if he can.
Let's change ends though.
Corey jumping out to the forehand.
His weight looks quite good again, Daniel.
No, he's just not up this time. Always got to add a yard when you change over, generally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bit of home ground knowledge
Oh,
there.
no, it's just when you change hands, you've always got to make sure you're just arriving.
You found that one side is a bit slower than the other one yet?
Look, not particularly, but this green has slowed down a little bit since they put it in because just settling under your feet and how much this green has a lot more play on it than our second one.
I found that this green we're on now, mate, is probably a bit narrower on the
Good shot here from Anthony Ellercamp. That's a fantastic shot.
on the eastern side. So for a right-handed bowler on your backhand,
Yes.
coming towards the club is
Yes.
a little bit
It is
narrow
a bit
on
tighter
the other
down
side.
there.
Yeah. And I don't think it's anything to do with the wind, because we've had some windy days up here since this has gone in.
As I said before, never windy at Charlestown. Jamie Minner, get to the bowl.
Got a great bowl.
Oh, good shot that. Bad luck.
Oh, mate, yes, beforehand the wind from the west was shocking.
Yes.
I've played here a couple of times where there's been pretty windy, and it hasn't been as windy as it used to be up on the green.
Yes, it's definitely covered a little bit of the wind.
Oh.
Doesn't want to touch it and spit it out.
Well, that's not bad.
Well, it's a draw to the ditch now. I'll have to try and move this camera a little bit, I think. So you can see the marker there.
This is good.
Marker there on the ditch showing where the jack is. So it's probably only one to Beresfield, that last bowl. Baus trying to draw to the ditch. He's done a pretty good job there. Wow, what a shot that is. One to Matthew.
Very good bowl. I think he's about a foot off the ditch, foot and a half off the ditch.
Bradley on the mat.
Backhand trying to get to the bowl by the looks. Sort of weight, maybe. Oh no, he's just drawing. It's a fair effort too. Just
Very good effort.
it's another second. Baus just trying to give it a friend. Remember what you did last time.
Replicate.
It's fair. Wow,
That is a excellent bowl. That is
Matthew Baus.
you couldn't bowl a better bowler than that. It's basically right in front.
So attacking here from
Yeah,
Brad
so
now.
trying to get bowl on the bowl.
Front orange onto the other one.
Here's the wind up.
And here it goes.
And
Watch
there's
out!
the pitch.
Watch out in the
And he is
stalls.
not one of his better ones, that one, unfortunately. That's like a Daniel Hill drive.
Might have got stuck in the hand.
May have, yes.
And if you think that was fast, we've got to see Tailor.
Well, yes, I don't think he'll be drawing it. Leroy will be trying to add another, but not fatten up the target. So Schraner on his backhand. His bowls seem to get stuck out on his hand a little bit more than others. But we are playing ditch to ditch length as well, so he's out there on a fair track. All on his speed from here. Oh, it's a good shot.
Bit short.
Probably fourth, maybe three, he says.
Try and get second with the first one. Trying to ride on the orange.
Draw the shot is the call.
I wouldn't have thought Taylor would have done that. I thought he would have had a go at it.
Well, if the blue one counts, it makes it a lot tougher.
Needs to hurry.
And good track.
Leader.
Close is the call from the last one, so any improvement, you are in. It's lucky Baus to show short down there. He's standing underneath that pole.
Yeah, well, it's sometimes a bonus being short, isn't
I
it?
never hit my head. So,
No,
yeah.
no, that's why you
Lee
haven't put him
Schraner.
in.
Lee Schraner, everyone. Just needs to hurry. He's in.
He's in there.
So it's at least 3, if not 4, at the moment, to Raymond Terrace.
It's 4 Daniel, the Raymond Terrace boys, I think.
Yeah, so they seem pretty confident in that. So a big shot here by Tailor, needs to stop or get to his own. It hasn't.
He's got the jack.
So that's Let's see how many it is. 1, 2. It's 2 and a look. But Bradley might be being more hopeful than anything here, I think. So, boundary there, 4 shots. Pushes the score out to 17-6.
Making it a bit more difficult now for Barrow, mate.
Yeah, you don't want to be chasing Timmy at this side, but
Definitely.
there still is time.
There is. The fat lady hasn't started singing as yet.
No, just take M by N.
Try and get back on the scoreboard, tick that scoreboard over, get a few singles. I think at this point in time, you just want to try and get to that last end within striking distance.
Oh, Timmy's not happy with that.
Not happy as soon as you let it go.
No.
That's when you know you're reading them okay, though.
Could be okay if it stops. Yeah,
Yes.
back there. No, it's a good spot. Maybe not for a lead bowler, but at least it's back there.
You never know what's going to happen later on.
You don't.
And a good start by Corey Nickalls.
Very good start. Probably 2 feet. Timmy just trying to take a few yards off. Looks just under the line. And hasn't really taken it off.
Just get back to the conversation with the Platinum again, Daniel.
Yes.
As you were saying, that the Platinum players can't play in the pennant.
In 1s through 7s, yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I'll just wait till this bowl lands before I continue.
It's
a bit of weight.
Short there, but
It is a bit short. They're still playing the club championships.
of course, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
it's just the
only the
pennants.
pennant. Essentially, the platinum pennant is just an extension of the 1s through 7s, so you can only play in one or the other.
Yep. And it's basically the same thing as the old Premier League.
Yeah, essentially, yes. Jamie Minute, fair effort that. Just underneath the jack, but a good second. Anthony trying to keep the pressure on here. Turn the blue, get right on top of the jack. Again, as we've talked about previously, you'll see Raymond Terrace have missed their 3, but past the jack, whereas the 3 short ones at Beresfield won't help later if, and probably when, one of these Raymond Terrace players moves the jack, or if they get right on top of the jack, it really gives them not much to play to.
That's it.
He's just under there.
Knock up there.
Yeah. So Anthony really needs to be beyond the jack here. I don't know if he is.
Does need to hurry.
No, he's still in front of it.
One, I think you just got to miss the yellow.
So it's still just a draw is the call.
Here.
Yeah. That just looks like it's
Yeah, well, if you beat James, you get it.
big down or
Yeah, we won't beat him.
So he's playing the backhand, trying to just be underneath the yellow.
He's got a bit of weight on it. Can he pick the kitty up?
It's pretty good.
No better luck. Well done.
It's a good second, and it really,
Opens it up a little bit.
well, they need one past the jack now. I think think if you find this is short, Baus will not be short with his next one.
No, this one
But
from Brad really needs to get up in there.
Swings to the bowl,
And he's
gets
done
the jack.
pretty well, Bradley.
Yeah, if he gets just past the jack here, it's
Oh,
brilliant.
there you go. He's
That's a
got the
very good
one
shot.
down.
Yeah.
Well played.
Still got the back three. Raymond Terrace. To get the jack back.
You try and run this jack through to the ditch, Daniel.
Yes, Backhand swinger. Still watching.
Hold on, boys.
Oh, wowza.
And another good shot here from Brad.
Bradley just gets under that.
Very
Further
good
back.
shot.
Well played.
Yeah.
I think that probably counts as well, so that could be 3. I think Leroy will probably play less weight now. Just sort of arrive up there and land a bowl, trail that jack. But I have been wrong before.
Yeah,
I thought I was wrong once, but I was wrong about that.
Yeah,
I thought he might have went bigger, Daniel, at least.
it's backhand still.
Are you allowed to bring dogs into the club?
Using minimal weight.
I don't know. Yes, he's just drawing up there and he looks underneath the line. Speed was very good. So Tailor to keep the pressure on, draw another one. Dropped a 4 on the last end, so the more they can get, the better. Looks underneath the line as well.
Very.
Gets to the blue one, though, he's a chance to come back in. Not quite.
Go the jack.
Yeah.
Go the jack.
Go the jack.
Bigger is the call.
You get last jack. You get that. Get a boy. Kill it.
Go the jack, backhand, big.
It's an easier shot, Daniel, as we're talking about.
Definitely. If it was forehand, Leroy would get it 95 times out of 96. But it's backhand. He probably only gets it 94 times.
Yes.
So, Beresfield holding 3. Weight was good last time from Tailor, just needs to correct on the
Has he
track.
tripped it out there?
He's using the old red lines as well. Don't think he's corrected.
Sorry.
So, 3 shots there to Beresfield, which keeps him in the game, keeps him alive. So it makes the score 17-9 after 13 ends.
5 skippers have left the rink, so
Excellent. Hopefully someone's coming. No, Anthony's coming down to set it up.
Bit of a crowd starting to form.
Yes, lunchtime of a Saturday, you'll get all the bowlers and punters, and
and good start from Corey Nickalls.
very good start there, Corey.
Excellent bowl.
Excellent.
Play that end on this link. 4 ends to
Instructions from the skip up in the background there.
Yes, he's customary smoke after dropping a number, just to calm himself down.
Good day.
It's a pretty good switch over from Timmy Twining here. Well played.
Yeah, it's in
Good
the,
lead bowls.
in the area, just behind it.
So 8 ends to go, 8 shots to difference. It's not out of hand yet.
It's not out of hand, no. 3 certainly helped
We've
Beresfield.
seen a few big scores during this game. Terrace have got a 5 and a 4, and now Beresfield have just picked up a 3. A couple of big kills by Tailor throughout the game.
So the cry run rate is still
One
gettable.
One shot and end is very doable. As I said, when you're behind like this, you just want to try and get into that last end with some sort of hope. Well played, Tim Twining, though.
Oh, what a great bowl.
Good shot from
Excellent
Good
bowl
shot.
with a toucher.
Good shot, Tim Twining. I think that could have been the instruction from the skipper, though. Play that hand because the other hand's a little bit hard over this length.
Possibly.
If there's one man that reads the game pretty well, it's Lee Schraner. He lives and breathes it. I think over the last month or so, he's probably had 1 day off.
Oh, that's a great bowl too.
Yeah,
Another great bowl.
Good shot.
Boys are starting to turn it on now.
Yes, so halfway through, they're coming to grips with the pace.
That's a toucher. Yes.
Taylor's onto it.
Taylor's got the short
Taylor's
hand.
got the chalk. Yep.
Jamie, what can Jamie do?
Back in, just searching down there to just going to be
To hold a tired.
just under, but
Mm.
good effort. Happy Cam said we're going well. He must be still busy.
Well, he must be having a good time, mate. He
Well,
hasn't rung me or anything.
That rugby league,
Rugby league today.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Surfing Adelaide Day.
Okay.
And he rang me back and said that the other game had finished, but they approached him to do the 17s.
Oh,
So he's
excellent.
back down. Well, he may have found a new
niche.
new home.
Yes.
Might find myself doing this a bit more often.
Well, you're pretty good at it, Stephen. So,
Thank you, Daniel.
Jamie Minner. Just speedy. Just speedy.
If anyone's watching the other finals today at Soldiers Point,
Yes, I've got a few.
Lambton.
I've got a few scores being sent through.
just continue to send those scores through for an update for everyone. It would be great.
So I believe Lambton are winning the President's Falls 22 to Beresfield 6 after 12 ends.
It's a big lead, isn't it?
Yes. And Warren Shipley is beating Marquee 20 to 4 after 14 ends.
Oh, a bit of a
Senior.
blowout.
A little bit of a blowout in that one. I mean, both of them, really. It's interesting. You've got the home teams in both. You've got a Lambton team and a Soldiers Point team, both winning at their respective places.
Well,
Matthew Baus. Good shot from Matthew there.
there's a bit of an advantage there.
Homegrown
being
advantage.
able to play at your home
For
club.
sure, get the home support.
Yeah.
You know the ins and outs of the greens a little bit. So, Brad Unsted just needs to nestle in there somewhere, just through the hole.
Go on down, mate.
Well, the shot is cool, so I'd say Timmy Twining's pink one is the shot. Doesn't like it out of the hand.
Looking a bit wide, I think.
He hasn't sent it that one.
It's a bit short and wide.
Yeah, but apart from that, it was really good.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, looked nice coming down the green.
That's one of my bowls, that one.
We should play them a bit more often when you play against me. I can't imagine you bowling too many bad bowls, mate. If you get to the New South Wales team like you have, you're bowling pretty well.
I've been lucky enough. It's a very good side. We're lucky enough to have one of the a lot of Australian players playing in our state side. But it's just an honour to be in with them.
Oh,
Tailor,
for sure.
what a shot that is!
Taylor.
Excellent shot, Tailor Appleby. think you'll find.
Leroy go biggie, Daniel.
I think so. Yes. Big weight, forehand, bowls.
Maybe going backhand, Daniel.
No, he's
No
not.
on the forehand.
Yes,
His favourite forehand. Yeah.
he's close. We've got one of them. So Tailor to add another.
Give him another 2, but not to 11.
Oh, Leroy has one more.
Oh, he does too.
Just got to replicate.
But there are holes. Leroy's found a couple of holes in the last couple of ends.
Another
Gets
trail
the
would be
jack.
very
Wow.
handy.
Oh no.
Just skewed at the last minute.
So Leroy will go again, I think. Yes. Call is rip it out.
Rip it out.
Just, he doesn't want to get any piece of the jack a yard because he'd be about 5 down, so needs to go bigger than less.
Jeez.
Wow, that could have been some of that luck from earlier come back on. Tailor ripped his own out before.
That must have been the 1 out of 95 on the forehand he's missed.
Yes. He was close with the first one, but that one wasn't his best stroke. Which makes the score 17-10. After 14.
There's a tendency to skid too a bit if you
If you don't get him out clean on this.
If you don't 100% get it out right.
Definitely.
And, will quickly put you off target.
He did just, I heard him mention to Tailor he has a tendency to pull one across every now and then, so I wish he'd do that against me more often, but good start there from Corey.
You want to bring it a little bit closer, mate?
Can do.
That's better.
There we go. So Timmy Twining looks underneath the line this one. Good speed. Still, one shot and end is needed.
One shot and end, a couple of doubles in there, and
Yes.
it'll be game on.
Yes, absolutely. The crowd will be on the edge of their seats coming the last end.
Can't really afford to be dropping too many scores, though.
Definitely not. If you drop one, you need to only drop one. Good starts there from Corey. Somewhere around it. Timmy's
So left
underneath
this one
the
behind,
line
Timmy.
again, yes. It's definitely, I don't know, any game really is very critical of the leads and seconds, but on this surface, if your lead and second is playing good, it's hard to get out of trouble.
Yeah, I found that playing here.
Yeah.
First to it
Yes.
is very important.
You got, am I remembering rightly, you got the experience of playing on Rink 1 last week in the over 40s?
That was a wonderful experience
Yeah.
on Rink 1.
Rink 1.
A bit of a hurricane coming through the side at the same time, and
Yes, it makes it tricky at best.
on the tight hand, I was going straight up the centre line with a wide set of bowls. So
Alright, Anthony with his second bowl. Looks to be somewhere near it. Just needs to hurry it along.
yeah, not too bad there from Ellie.
Yeah, it's in the count. So this is a big... It's turning out to be a pretty big end so far. Terrace
so
sneaked
far.
one in there. Looks better from Jamie. Just needs to drop.
He's going to get it. He's going to get it. Oh,
Wow.
great ball.
Good shot, Jamie.
Great
Benner.
ball.
Very good shot. That needed that. Still a few seconds though for Beresfield, so draw a touch it down to your own and sit the bowl. Bradley's close.
He's on a fair track.
gonna
Tad
cut.
tight, maybe.
Yeah,
Just cut at the end there.
he's got to his own. But that's up there. Forehand draw to the yellow. The only bowls on the rink that'll probably do it are these ones. Or Taylor's. His old Tailor red lines. Baus.
Well done, mate.
Oh, well played, Matthew Baus. Just fell out, but another one in there.
Don't get back, you're very far off. Go down there, cut down, you still touch it very good.
Alrighty. Brad. Looks to be on a high line, but he's probably just overplayed the weight.
Yeah, I
more than
think more the
anything.
weight than anything.
Yeah,
It's good where it is, though.
yeah,
Yard 4 feet heavy, you just
definitely.
will not respond. Yes, he's behind.
Just getting nice notes from some of our members. Don't give up your day job.
Yep. Well,
Yeah,
it's good to see you well loved, mate.
absolutely. If they weren't picking on me, they'd be picking on someone else.
Exactly. Oh, that's why I like it.
And I know why
Yeah.
that. If they're picking on me, I know they like me.
Well,
So,
That's exactly right.
Well, I wouldn't say that. They just say that they don't want to pick on anyone else.
yeah, exactly.
But I like the way you handle it.
Now, Tailor Appleby on his backhand, just trying to draw the shot. Looks to be on a good track.
He's very close. He's got to get down.
Oh, what a shot this is.
Nearly drawn it.
Falls
He
down,
has
yes.
drawn it.
He has drawn it.
Full lot mark.
This is what they need.
Get that.
He's, over the last 5 or 6 rounds, Taylor's played some really big shots. Personally, I'd like to see him win so he celebrates all night. I'm not playing him tomorrow morning, so
And if he celebrates here, mate, you're probably in the poker machine all night.
alright, Taylor to add another one. Played a bomb with his first.
Little touch around the corner, Daniel, would be magic.
It would be huge. He's on a good track again.
Here he comes. Oh, he's just on the bit high side.
Yeah, just that extra little speed. That's okay though, it doesn't really set up a target.
You've got to be positive to it, don't
100%, bro.
So we played the first one high. Just gets stuck out there on the weight, so really correct with this one.
Dude.
No, just didn't move.
Ooh.
So one shot to Beresfield. Chipping away, chipping away.
One they needed. No one wants to talk to us on Happy Cam, mate.
That's okay. We'll still talk to ourselves.
I'm sure there's people out there listening that just don't want to say hello.
Alright, let's move to the other camera.
You've picked this up well, mate.
That's alright, mate.
Six and six, guys.
6 and 6. We keep saying it. We're keeping on chipping away.
3 or a 4 would make it very interesting with 4 or 5 to play.
Yeah, it'll have the Terrace looking over their shoulder a little. Good start there from Corey.
I think they are still looking over their shoulder, though.
Maybe looking to get a number in the next couple
One to
ends
just
to
kill
really,
it off. Yeah, absolutely. Good start there from Tim. What a shot.
Excellent start.
Fair few Raymond Terrace supporters here today. Good to see. That's always the bad thing about having a couple of teams in finals on the same day, David. You got this team in the Opens and the President's Fours team over at Lambton, so splits the supporters up a little bit.
Yeah, it would have been nice if all 3 finals could have been played at the same venue.
Well, yeah, that would be good.
It'd be good for the crowd too.
It'd be great. It'd be great for the club that it's at.
Yeah, so maybe moving forward we
In the
can
future,
maybe look
yeah.
at something like that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm surprised it's not like that.
Yeah, it would be a fair idea. I know we did it last year for the zone pairs because it was Lowland's 100th birthday or something along those
Yeah,
lines,
Right, it was.
which
Yeah.
was a good day. Yeah.
I thought maybe the presidents might have moved here due to, Charlestown and Lamping being
yeah.
the one identity, and
Yes, but they have played all their other games over there, so... And with the Lambton team being in the final, we're not silly.
no.
What he's saying is, mate, it wasn't up to anyone else but him.
Yes.
The clubs do a fantastic job, and they do pay money to host these events. So that is why you'll see them at various places.
Yeah, it's got to be shared around a little bit so the other clubs can get some income from the people drinking and watching and
Definitely.
attending.
So Anthony now on his forehand, just trying to get a close bowl. Just going to duck under to the green, which is not great.
I remember playing first year I made a district singles final. We played the whole tournament at Valentine.
Yep.
And I was playing for Raymond Terrace that year, and another Raymond Terrace player, Chris Ramage, made the final as well. So they just decided that the final would get played at Raymond Terrace
Excellent.
in front of
All the home crowd.
All the home crowd. I was pretty dirty actually because I was playing pretty good at Valentine, and luckily I managed to sneak through in the final that day.
The first of many.
First of a couple, and
Brad.
It's a
What
good
a
bowl.
shot
It's a
here.
good bowl. Great bowl.
Wow.
very
Brad
good from
Unsted.
Brad there.
Yep.
From 3 down to 1 up.
So forehand arrived the yellow just with a couple of feet. With the Tiger 2s, they should bend back quite nicely.
It's looking good. It's looking very good.
What a shot, Matthew Baus. Good shot.
This is where it makes it hard with the trying to get back.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All those short bowls doesn't help
Yes.
the situation. Whereas Matthew's playing with the wider turning bowls, he will get back around things.
That's the advantage of having those wider turning bowls, isn't it?
If you can use them, it's a very big advantage.
The weight that killed you, Bradley.
I've used those new evolves down. Don't you like?
That's what Leroy has.
Quite
Yes.
like those.
Yeah, I've used a couple of different sets, but
I had a set of volts. Couldn't wait to get rid of them.
yeah,
Really?
I've heard that from a few people. Matthew Baus. And it makes it even tougher to get past. So this is shaping up to be a huge end in the context of the game. The Terrace hold on to a 3 or even add 1 or 2 more. It's getting a lot tougher. Tailor needs to find a way to get a bowl in and around the area.
So there's a lot of people out there that love the Evolve. And
Yes,
suits
absolutely.
their game style.
Yep.
So Lee
That's
been pretty exceptional with it.
He goes okay with anything, really. Tailor trying to draw it. Oh, he's pretty close.
Get round the front.
Oh, wow. Perfect speed for it.
Anything else up there? Just try your last name to try and get back. Half this.
Forehand draw. See how much it turns. Half the blue is the call. I think it should get back there, but I don't know with these evolves.
Good. Up my right. Up. Oh, hi, buddy.
Oh, Lee Schraner. Adds another one.
Nearly got it.
It's making it hard now for the Beresfield team.
There's a huge bowl. Needs to do something here. I don't think he's got the speed to do it.
It's a good effort.
Lee's
That's
in,
a
so
good
it's
effort.
4. Could blow this final wide open. It looks to be slightly higher, I think.
Narrower. Can get that yellow one? No, he's got it. Great bowl.
Lee Schraner, everyone. So that's a very good end there. Baus trailed the jack up, and then Lee added to the count. 5 there makes it 22-11.
Tail's not happy.
There are some words I can't repeat coming out of his mouth.
Not happy about his
words I've never heard of
first
before.
bowl. His first bowl had cleared that front one.
He was perfect.
He was all over it, and unfortunately, that wasn't the case.
What do we got? Zoom out there because we've gone ditch to ditch again. Go down a fraction.
There's those big mats again.
Yep. Timmy 20.
Great bowl, this. But short. Dropped up just
2 foot.
roll on. Perfect line.
Gonna just run inside for a second to get the prize money and stuff.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're right. You're excused, Daniel, for the time being.
Now you get some expert commentary. Now Daniel's left.
That's right, folks. You don't have to put up with him anymore.
And Corey just gets in on his first one. Timmy looking to add 2 feet to a yard. A yard would probably be ideal. Just in behind.
I think he's done it. He's gone a bit heavier at this time.
Yeah. But
Is he going to get onto the jack?
Very happy with that.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
Corey?
I think Daniel's done very well today, mate, and yourself.
Yes.
It's good to have someone here.
Great job.
It's good to have someone here that knows the actual players and is very good mind for bowls rather than just a celebrity.
I think it's been a very well run today, and hope all you viewers are enjoying the coverage.
Enough draw there to get back.
Well, Happy's watching, and he hasn't rung me to criticise, so
Well, he must be going all right.
He must be going all right, mate. Thank you very much for your help.
My pleasure.
Is that going to be a bit heavy, this one?
Yeah, anything up and in behind is good.
Yeah, that's
at this
exactly
stage
right.
for Raymond Terrace.
Daniel hasn't put the score up for that last one. Got a 5, didn't they, on the
Got a
last
5,
end?
yep.
Yeah. Got to try and see this now.
One yard up. Yeah, meter off. Up the line. Get that line.
Makes it.
Good.
22 after. Yeah. Twenty. Two. Up to 16 inches, I think it is.
Well done, mate.
Supposed to play with him in the Tailor pairs. I can't play. Just tell him that. I thought he might be here today.
You'll get someone.
Knocked into some front bowls there. Brad Unsted. There's a bowl coming in from Baus. It's looking good. It's looking very good. Right on it. So it looks like Charlestown's got one, possibly two.
Oh, what a great shot.
It's a great bowl. Brad Unsted.
He's up or down, it's a good shot.
It's hard to say from this angle. Yeah, it's hard to say. Possibly up. You got the other Barrow supporters here?
Our President Cole Byron was here earlier.
Okay then.
Can't see him up there at the moment, but there's a lot of them at Lambton, I know that as well.
Yeah. As we were saying, that's a good position there from Lee Schraner. As we were saying before, mate, it's unfortunate that you've got two major games at two different places today.
Yeah.
Just a little bit short there from Tailor. There's Lee's last bowl. Coming in now. He's not happy with it. Oh, gee, nearly got the jack, which I don't know whether he actually wanted the jack.
Yeah, I think it must be one to Beresfield by that shot.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Tailor needs to try and add another here.
He's travelling. And he's going to get the jack. Where's he pushed
Two
it
to Beresfield, is the call.
Two to Beresfield.
Keep him alive.
Does keep him alive, doesn't it? So, where's Beresfield?
What's that, mate? 22 to 13. Two on the Beresfield there.
22 to 13 it is. I'm having trouble reading it, mate. It's so bloody small. They're up in there, so it's Raymond Terrace up there, isn't it? There's Beresfield there. Is that right? Is that Beresfield there?
No, I can't see any Beresfield there.
That word there?
No.
No. Up here, that's Raymond Terrace. See Raymond Terrace there. So
It
Beresfield.
doesn't say any. There's no names on there at all.
Oh, isn't it?
No.
I'll have to let Daniel do this. He's been doing it all day. I knew I should have brought my glass to be happy to make that a bit bigger.
You have to hit something else to get the names up there.
I'm not really sure now. I'm not going to look around with it.
So it's 3 dots there.
I'll wait till Daniel gets back. I don't want to stuff it up too much. Sorry, Ladies and gentlemen, just having a few technical problems with the scoreboard. We're looking down here now, and Tim Twining has just gone through. He's got the back bowl, but he is holding shot with that wing bowl on the eastern side of the jack. Anthony Ellercamp now coming in, and it looks like a pretty good bowl. He's just rushed through a little bit, but it should be shot for Anthony with the yellow bowl.
Click on the scoreboard, don't you? And what about 3 dots?
Great bowl, that. Great bowl, that by Jamie Minter.
What are those 3 dots up there? What do they do?
Obviously not much.
Okay. Go back onto the camera. Yeah. And a good shot by Brad there.
Another good bowl.
Ellie, sorry. Yeah, I didn't see him do it otherwise.
So they're holding 2. So Beresfield's holding 2. And this is Jamie Minter coming in again, just a tad wide, and just a tad long.
So you got the
Scoreboard, yeah.
and you got to go back to that one.
Okay.
Click on scoreboard, and then go to that one. So then,
I think if they put the 2 up from the last end.
yeah,
Yeah.
Hold now. Hold now.
that's all you got to
Help someone, mate.
And then you go back to.
Just leave it.
Oh, you can leave it there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
All good. I'm back.
All good.
I'm back.
You're back.
Yeah.
You're back.
Back. Baby.
Expert commentary's returned, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Daniel's returned to the office.
What did I miss? A 2 to Beresfield, didn't
There's
I?
2 to Beresfield at the moment. Well, could be 3 with that other front yellow one. It's a bit hard to see from here. But that one is going to be a bit short. So just see what Matty Baus can do here.
4-hand draw by the looks. It's a good stroke.
Oh, look at this. What a great bowl.
Matthew Baus.
Matthew Baus. 1 to Matty Baus.
Alright, 1 to Matthew Baus. Good shot with his last one.
Great Baus. I'd say Tailor might be coming through with a bit of weight on this one. There's not a great deal of draw available there for his bowls.
I think he's got the next 3. So he is backing into the way.
He's got it.
Well, he got 2 of his own too, though.
Oh,
But
got
still,
2 of his own out, and so that he's still 1 down, maybe. Still 1 down, I'd say.
1 for the Beresfield with the blue one. Got the next 2 though.
We'll try and draw the first.
4-hand draw with his first one is the call. Good area. Lee Schraner.
Oh, marvellous bowl.
Good shot, Lee.
Marvellous bowl.
Backy and poke.
Haven't seen Kingy here today, mate.
I haven't seen David yet. I'm sure he'll be out this afternoon.
He was probably a bit scared to come on and talk to the people about the club, mate.
No. He's a good man.
He is a good man.
He's probably just a
good shot,
good shot from Tailor. He's probably just mentally preparing to carry me tomorrow, I'd say.
Mentally preparing.
Yes. Yeah.
Isn't it a bit early to be doing that?
Well, it takes a while to prepare to carry. So.
Psychiatrist at the moment.
Yes, at the psychiatrist.
Absolutely. I'm actually... I told him the other day I'm very, very considering sending him down the other end. He's been skipping very well.
Has he?
Yes, we won our club triples here a couple of months ago and he skipped because I couldn't play the first day.
Yep.
And yeah, he made the over 40 state pairs state finals last week, skipping for Shane Broadbeck. So he's been playing very well at skipper. Alright, so that's one to Beresfield. Keeps them alive.
The 8 in 3 ends is a bit of an ask, though.
Oh, it is, but it's
Need a multiple.
It's not out of the realms of possibility.
They need a decent multiple too. But they've taken them all the way. It's been a good game. Would have been good to hear from David so far as the scoreboards are concerned to tell us a bit about how he's done all this.
Absolutely, yeah. He's a very smart man. And I'm sure we'll get him on next time. Good start there from Corey. Just probably 2 feet on the tighter side. Timmy Twining, first bowl.
Yep.
Good shot there.
A bit narrow, but good weight.
Corey didn't like that one out of the hand. Gave the thigh a bit of a slap. This looks a bit tight, I think. Timmy Twining, second ball. Needs to run it out.
It's going to get there.
That's a good shot. 2 good bowls. Anthony needs to try and get the shot here. This is on the tight side as well. I think
it's short.
Everyone's on the draw. Everyone's not giving that hand enough credit. They're all just cutting across that little
narrow,
bit.
Yeah. They might be waiting for the breeze.
I think it's a very fine line there, though.
Absolutely.
You can't sort of get out.
This looks like a fair track from Jamie.
And cutting at the end, but yeah, that's a
Very
shot.
good shot. All our gala players starting to wander out to their rinks for the afternoon's play. Anthony Ellercamp. See, that's just the holding one. So yeah, it is very fickle there. Alright, Jamie Minner looking to add another one. Looks close.
Looks very close.
Just going to sneak onto the jack. Good shot.
Toucher probably in the count.
Bradley, backhand draw. Just to try and beat the pink.
So it doesn't look too bad out of the hand from Brad.
He's going to just miss it, but it should go in for shot.
There's the shot.
That's the shot.
Pretty nice down there. Timmy's heading towards it.
Alright, Matthew Baus looks fraction tight, I think. Wow.
Oh, he went on the forehand then.
Yeah, just trying to turn Jamie's up. Get to the jack.
Tailor will be up there trying to talk Leroy out of it.
Just needs to turn this one. It just hasn't got back.
Still all good there, mate. Lots of chances.
Yes, that's an Appleby trade, isn't it?
Very, very much so.
Yes. I have
A bit wide that time from Bousy.
some of Aaron Appleby's stories are some of the best stories I've ever heard.
Yeah. The best and the silliest.
Yeah. I always remember one that talking about stopping global warming. You just got to take all the boats out of the sea because then the sea level will drop. It's like if you're in the bath, the sea level drops when you get out. So.
Yes.
Or if you want to stop the wind, you remove all the trees because if there's no trees, there's no wind.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
All right.
Makes perfect sense.
Tailor. It's a good shot. He's in.
Nodding a couple there now, I
Shot
think.
by Tailor.
2 shots there.
Effectively known also as pilchard, as I've just been told.
Nice, yep. Little fish. Just on that high line. Ooh.
Another tack on here from
Yeah,
Tailor.
if you can
It's,
add another, we're still alive.
Might be a bit narrow, I think.
That's into the front. Might close that shot down anyway.
Could do. Yeah, obviously not. Couldn't do.
Yep.
Matty?
This will ice the game if Leroy can play that.
Little hole down there on that line.
Matty likes it. Matty likes it. Oh,
Lee Schraner, brilliant. That's the match winner right there. Well played, Lee Schraner.
3.
Well, they were even considering shaking hands, I think. But I think you'll find we might play one more and 3 shots
25-14.
Raymond Terrace. That's a very good shot. That's why he's one of the best in the business. It's 11 shots in 2 ends. No, we are shaking hands. So that is all she wrote after that brilliant shot. That has won them the game. So the final score of 25-14 in the Zone 2 Fours final to the winning team of Lee Schraner, Matthew Baus, Jamie Minner and Tim Twining.
Excellent. Well, that wraps up our coverage here today, gentlemen. I'd like to thank you on behalf of Boyd Happy Bowler, Dumbrell, for assisting me here today. It made my job a lot easier with the expertise from both you gentlemen and the expertise you have on the computer, mate, helped a little bit too, and the eyesight that I don't have at the moment.
It started off a bit rocky, but we got there in the end. So thank you for having us, Steve.
Oh, no,
thanks,
not
Steve.
a problem,
Thanks,
mate.
Daniel.
Thank you, David.
Pleasure.
And
Look forward to it next time. And thank you very much, viewers, if you're still there. Thank you for listening today, and we'll happy I'll catch you in the future. Thanks very much.
I'm guessing we just go to end.
I'd imagine so. That's it. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's
All
it.
right.
Thanks, mate. Good to meet you.
You
And
too.
spent a bit of time with you. That was great.
Brilliant. I've just got to do the...
Yeah, go and do that. I'll start packing up.
Oh,